I'm Pelin and welcome to this class. In today's class we will work on our hip mobility. So the hip is a ball and socket joint. That means it can do 6 movements, from abduction, so pushing the leg away from you, adduction, to come closer to you, to extension, to extend the leg back, to flexion, to flex the hip, and also external rotation and internal rotation. In today's class, you will only need your mat, and when you're ready, just come into a comfortable seated position. Maybe you can do this time something different than usually. Maybe you can just put your other leg up over the other one, and then roll the shoulder blades up and down, shoulders over the hips, and close your eyes. Just inhale fully through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale fully in through the nose. Fill the lungs a little bit more, sip more air in, and open the mouth. Exhale. And open gently your eyes. Good. Come onto your shins. And then just put one leg like this. So you have to have 90 degrees in your ankle, your knee, and your hips. Take the hands onto your lower backs. And then just look onto your one point. If you have sensible knees, you can also just double the mat like this. And then you will have like a cushion, or you can just take something like a sweater or anything. And also it's a good way to train your body a little bit, but if it's very sensible, you can do that. Inhale, preparation, and exhale. Just push your weight to the left side over your left knee. And while you're doing this, we're not passive here. I could go much lower. No, I'm doing that with my own muscle strength to my maximum, where it starts to burn. And then with my own strength, you go back. Perfect. Do this coming back as slow as you enter into the pose. And exhale, and always connect it to this breath you created before. So maybe you breathe in for 4, exhale for 4. You should feel it here now in your adductors, so that helps you with the movement. So this would be a little bit more of a abduction, and this of course an adduction. It's not very like the movement when I show it just like this, it's different, but it's this muscle that creates this abduction and adduction. It's a good exercise if you're sitting all day long. You also activate your core, your glutes, if you're doing it right. Especially when you're coming back, do it as slow as you can. Here, activate the glute to come back, and this muscle here, the adductors, the psoas. Perfect. Just do 3 more times. Two more, just in your own rhythm that you need today. You can also stay a little bit, hold it, press the legs together, and then go back. You will feel it much more. If that's too easy, do that. So go back, go down, and push the legs together like a scissor, close them, and then come back. Perfect. You can shake a little bit or just massage them and just do the other side. Here again, 90-90. Perfect. And when you're ready, inhale preparation and exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Think about the muscles again. What are you activating here? You will feel the adductors, the core holding you, and then coming back to glutes and also the adductors still. Maybe you feel the psoas here. That's these muscles here, the quadriceps. Everything is working. So it's never, in medicine or in anatomy, it's never one muscle working. It's always, they all help each other. And of course, while you're activating your adductors, you will also feel a stretch of the other muscles that are at the other side. So you're never just doing one exercise, you're always activating everything. And push back. Maybe you can do this with holding a little bit longer. And push back. Just 2 more times. Perfect. And shake it a little bit if you felt it a lot. Perfect. So now we will come into Malasana. So the yogi squat. Push the heels together and the toes are externally rotated. And then just for preparation, you can also use your elbows to push the legs away. So this time we're doing a flexion and also an external rotation of the hip. So now it will get tricky. If you already feel enough and you want to stay here, you can stay. If you feel like, I want a little bit more burning sensation, then stay with your left leg like this and then just make this arm a little bit more loose and then push the knee into the middle, touch the mat and come back again. Ooh, yes. And the other side. Do it as slow as you can, especially this one if you never did it before. Just be careful and come back. So this side of my foot always is connected with the floor. When you see, it's always connected. I'm not doing anything like this because be careful with your knee. If you have knee problems, then just do whatever you can. Even staying like this, you can also, stand up and come back. Do whatever you want to do. To skip this posture this exercise if it's too much for your knees. And also when you push the knee down, your leg on the other side should still be in this position, so never lose it. And it's okay if the upper body moves a little bit. You can try to look always straight forward. And maybe without hands, you're already doing it without hands, but you will see the difference. And always at this end, you push the legs away and make an external rotation as if you're doing it with the elbows. 3 more times, breathe. Always this coming back from the posture, from the exercise, do it as slow as you can because then you're building the muscles more. My ballet teacher always said to me, when we do the pliés, so the flexion of the knees, we always came up so fast, but coming down was always like for 4, for example, for 4 counts, and coming up in 2. But no, it's more, more challenging to come up, and you will also build more muscle strength. So that's why it's very important. Good. So come into a tabletop position. And now we will do some extension of the leg, of the hip. So come into tabletop, so the arms are underneath the shoulders, the hands, and the knees are underneath the hips. Then flex your foot so that you're on your toes. look forward, and then without moving the upper body, there still, and here also protraction. So push the floor away with your shoulders and arms so that you're coming away with the shoulders. That's protraction. Inhale, preparation, and exhale with bent knee. Try to push the foot up towards the ceiling or the air, wherever you're practicing, and down again. So here the weight is a little bit more on the left arm so that you can compensate the weight and balance more. Look down to the mat. You can also look forward, but when you look forward, the spine will not be more in a line. So that's why look forward onto your mat. And then when you push up, see what movement is doing the hip, because we don't want to external rotation, that will come later. We just want an extension. So push the leg back. And come into your maximum without sinking with the navel down. So still protraction, and close the ribs. And come down. You can also take one hand here if it's possible with the balance to see if you're collapsing, and shaking is very, very good. And up again. And down. And 3 more times. A little bit. Stay up for 3 more seconds. Push, push, push. And you can maybe shake a little bit. I like to, I don't know, my dance teacher always did that, so it stayed with me. It does help. So, and the next side, the other side. Again here, just close your ribs, look down, protraction, and keep this in your upper body. You're not doing anything. Inhale, preparation, and the other side. Push the leg up. Don't open the hip, it stays parallel. And up again. I always go to a point where I shake and see if I can push a little bit more. And then maybe stay a little bit and then come back as slow as you can. And of course, this is also like a Pilates exercise, but that's not the goal here. It's combined. You will get 2 for 1, but it's more the mobility work to see how much you can. Is there something else? Is one side different? And to really work on this, because this exercise, for example, is perfect for your front split, because you will work with the leg that's behind, you will do extension. So this work shows you also if you can go more without opening, what is happening in the hip. Two last ones, the best ones. And one more time. Stay 3 seconds. 1, 2. Push the elbows, the hands down, protraction, and 3. Perfect. Now you can extend your legs into a seated forward fold. Okay, this one would be a little bit more complicated. We will try this together. So take the arms here whenever you like. Here also work on your back. You're not like this. Okay, push yourself. It helps also to push yourself forward over your sitting bones. So you're not here, you feel these bones there and push yourself forward and then open the chest. Good. Flex the feet, and now you will take one leg. You will flex. So this is the flexion we will do. You will flex your hip, flex the knee, and put the foot down. Okay, and now the other side. Flex, put the leg down, and now maybe you can see what's coming. And then push yourself. I cannot do it that slow. Maybe you have to, yeah, the feet have to come a little bit closer to you. And then push yourself forward to come into Malasana. And then just come back again, very slow. And then come the way back you came in. So with the right leg extended and then the other leg. Good. The goal is also, of course, there will be some rounding in the back, but try to open the chest here and also when you're in Malasana. So the other leg first, the right one, if you did the left one first, take it as close as you can. That's also something that only you can do with mobility of the hips and the leg. The other side, preparation, and come up and down. If that's too, I mean, you also need to work on the core in this exercise. If it's too complicated, you can also come onto the fingertips, just try it. And you can also do this every week once, maybe after some flexibility classes or whatever, to see how much does it change, how much maybe you improve, or some days are different. Good. One more time each side. I think I did 3 times one leg. Just see how much you have to do so that you're not overusing one side. Just do 1 or 2 or 3 so that you have your sides equally worked, and then just wait for each other. Don't forget the breathing. Good. I will wait here if you still have to do one more side. And then when you're ready, come into the tabletop position again. And this time, I'm sure you already did this once in a class. We will do the circles to see the external rotation. So come into this position. You can come onto the heels or onto the toes, and then again protraction, close the ribs, and then push the leg up without extending it, and then try to push the foot to the other side so that you open here the hip. That's the external rotation, and then take it to the side as slow as you can, and then towards your elbow without here changing anything in the upper body, coming as close as you can, and then down and back up. And you have to think of a lot of things. So the ribs are not opening, how is your breath, your protraction. Also, you need the protection to have a space here. And also, if you don't have the space in this exact moment, it's because you also don't have this range of movement of flexing the knee so that the foot comes closer to you, to your butt, so that you have here this movement. Because if you cannot do that, of course, you're not here. So it's showing you a lot of things. And release. I feel it on the other side, that's normal. And we will just do the other side. Preparation, shoulder blades, ribs, and then first back up. And then external rotation, up to the side without moving the upper body, to the elbow and down. It doesn't have to touch the elbow. If you can, great for you, good for you. It doesn't have to. Maybe you have some clicking and popping in the hip. That's good. I have them. can also close your eyes to really feel your body, all the muscles. Let's do 2 more times. Good. So now we will come into the 90-90 position. I will show you from the side. So take your foot, flex it again in 90-90. So again, foot 90, knee 90 and hip 90. And then you will take the leg behind you, also in 90 degrees position, here 90 and here. Good. Then look forward. You can also push with one hand your shin down, the front one. And then we will just, when you look forward, open the chest so we're not here again. See the difference? We push ourselves forward, open the chest, and then just lift your left leg, your foot and shin up as much as you can. You will do here now an internal rotation. That was the only one that we missed, we didn't do. So that's the internal rotation. So push the knee down, the hips down, look forward, open the chest and lift the foot and shin up as much as you can. And down. Without moving the spine too much. Lift up and down. Maybe you feel some cramps, that's normal. And down. So the internal rotation, we don't do that a lot in our daily life, or tell me in the comments in which situation. I really cannot think of one. So we normally do external rotations. If you're a dancer, a lot of external rotation, ballet, jazz, but internal, no. So that's why I think, that's my opinion, is why I have the cramps, because we never use these muscles that much. We use the muscles, but the internal rotation not. 2 more times and we'll switch the side. I also feel it here on the back. That shows us that, you know, the hips, the knee, the back is all connected. So when we try to activate the internal rotation, we also activate all the back and the core, and everything is working. Great. Just change the side. Maybe here you can open once. That is so great. And then 90-90 again. So preparation is everything. Just when you're ready, you can here use it as to push down so that you're not lifting anything up. Then lift only the foot and shin up. And down. Up for 1, 2, 3, 4. And down 1, 2, 3, 4. It's hard. You can do it in your own way. The next time we will do some circles too. So that's the last exercise, so enjoy it as much as you can. 5 more times. You can also always press pause and do it longer. And I think that's the 5th time, I don't know. Good, and release. You can now just take the feet hip width apart and then move them to the right side and to the left side. Great. So I also used the whole mat. I turned myself once, so that's also a good thing. Great job, Yogi. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Come and say hi on Instagram. And if you have any questions or any wishes that you would like to practice with me, just say it in the comments. And yeah, I see you next time. Namaste.